Howdy y'all, Agape Love Automotive, and today we're working on a customer's 2011 Ford F-250 with a 6.7 Powerstroke. Today I'm servicing the oil cooler on his truck because I thought that he had a serious oil leak, as you can see from here, right along here. It was going all over to the other side. So that was previously resealed, the oil filter housing, and then looking at the oil cooler, it looked like the leak was coming from the dipstick tube. So if you go a little bit higher up on the bell housing, you'll notice the dipstick tube. So, with that, I noticed the dipstick tube wasn't leaking. You know, it commonly breaks, especially when you do repairs, and, you know, you're not careful with these things. So, the next step was the oil cooler, and sure enough, it was that's exactly what the problem was. So, if you look at the gaskets for his oil cooler, those are supposed to be protruding from the housing here. And, yeah, they're not. They're flat. This 2011 F-250 has 200,000 miles on it, and none of this stuff has been serviced. Not this, not the oil cooler housing resealed, or the oil filter housing has been resealed. So I've resealed both of these to eliminate this oil leak here, and come to find out this is the last piece of the puzzle. My customer chose to upgrade to the Mishimoto unit. That works really well. There's also a bigger unit from Bulletproof Diesel that actually does a pretty good job of lowering temps as well. It's just that if you have a lifted or leveled truck, the drive shaft here may interfere with the installation and may, you know, with suspension travel, may hit it. Now, only on 2011 trucks do you have to drop the oil pan. On a 2012 and newer, you do not have to drop the oil pan, because on the 2011 trucks, that little bolt hole right there in the middle of your screen, that's why you have to drop it. There's a nut inside of the pan, a 13 millimeter nut, that you need to undo in order for the oil cooler to come off. I mean, it was a great idea from the factory, you know, ease of installation to put it on, but yeah, ultimately servicing it got a lot more involved. So something I recommend for this, you pick up these coolant hose pliers from Harbor Freight. The plastic ones are okay, but I like metal ones. These were $12 a piece, well worth the money, saving from having to drain the whole cooling system and then burp the whole cooling system again. It makes the job go that much faster. So you want to clean off this housing with brake cleaner, as I have already done. Get a pick, pluck these things out, put the new ones on, make sure the surface is clean, which it's not right there. I'll get that cleaned up, and slap it on, and your customer is good to go again. You want to use TA31 on the oil pan. You know, most people use RTV, but TA31 works really well. The only caveat to it, in order for it to stay, you need to make sure that it cures for 24 hours. Anyhow, love y'all. God bless y'all. Have an awesome day.